Good afternoon, guys. It's 4 p.m. Today is Tuesday, and one more day of job. So it proves that looks like it. They're waiting for Amazon and Apple's earning on Thursday and Friday's NFP. So here, so same view here, right? So here, as I mentioned in Discord yesterday, stating Monday's high, which is yesterday's high, and yesterday's lows are important. We need to see a gap up or gap down, above those areas or below those areas in order to have a nice move. Okay, so there is a high probability that backup buyers or backup sellers area will get hit with good size move unless the price is waiting for Amazon and Apple's earning, right? So looks like it is waiting for this, and NQ's backup buyers area almost got hit, but ES did not. Okay, and there was a divergence. There were a lot of divergences between ES and NQ today. And that's why you had seen a lot of fail breakouts and fail breakdowns. So there was a if you study the price, today's price, there was I would say there was a lot of opportunities to trade, but it was only scalping kind. You have to literally dig into price, and then you have to do buy and sell, sell and buy, something like that. But I rather not do that. So I had only one morning trade and I was done. Okay, so but I'll show you. In Discord I was typing throughout the day whenever I get a chance. So if the price is managed to go above yesterday's close, equal to assume buyers are trying to get to backup sellers or higher area, even going above 712 in ES, 46 or 712 or NQ 850 is a sign for buyers, but price couldn't go higher above this area. That became a high of the day pretty much, right? So these areas are important now, going into tomorrow, Thursday, Friday. Sellers will have to keep it below 712 in ES, NQ 850, which they did actually, right? So technically they are in control within this, this small move, but overall buyers are defending from below. So both sides are active, I would say, because it's a chop going on. I would still move towards buyers unless sellers prove their point, right? So 821, 848 is a dream number. Okay, so 821, 848 dream number became the high of the day. 821 brought a lot of rotation back and forth. If you look at it, you will see it here. First time up, failed. This is like pre-market, right? Then during RTH, up, fail, pull back, short, up, fail, up, fail, up, fail. Then it go through it, not only all this high, right? Then it should act as a support, which it did here, right? Then it sliced through it, right? See, at this point price is again screwed. Okay, now you have to wait. So or you can continue to play this thing, like this, right? So you have to wait, up, down, going up, buy, right? Here sell or rejection, up here again this highs, sell, again this here buy, slice through it, come here, sell. This is what price did today. 779 story. Discord folks knows about this 777. That was the story going on here. First went through it, build a balance, again went through it, held it, again went through it, held it. See, and as I said, backup buyers area, which is this, came close to it, right? But it doesn't have to get there. There is another level which was 738. This is the level I gave it in Discord. I said watch 738 and 700 buyers are there. So when it came down there and price bounce, right, there was a trade right here at 763. So hold on, and then I'll cover the price later on. See this is what I explained in Discord later on, that this is how you get the trade. So these arrows are trade, longs trade. I like this one better than this one. This is aggressive. this is like good trade, and you target this area and you bail out here. Okay, so but you have to be in my Discord so I can explain all this thing. I'm not gonna repeat everything here, but that was the level I gave when I explained. And then there was a full moon today, super full moon. So super full moon and Fibonacci levels tends to work, so end of the day, I did exercise. So there was a pullback at 2 p.m. I didn't know that it's a Fibonacci pullback, or in the morning short where Fib pullback, but I ended up taking it without knowing that detail, right? But then end of the day, just few minutes ago, I did some exercise, and then this is what it is. So super moon Fibonacci from here to here, so basically open to open, high, instead of connecting highs, I'm using open and close right here. This is the first time it went down, right, and stopped here. So this is the move, right? You draw a fib 50% right there. See, forget this one. So this one, if you draw this line at 9 o'clock, right, and this is a fib, touch it, came down, right? So my short was right here, 806. That was a sim short, and that short, not because of the fib. Fib, I just realized it, few minutes ago when I was doing my homework. But this was the level. We didn't take a short here, but I did take a short at, this is ES, right? So this is ES, I'm talking about NQ. But ES I'm showing you here, right? NQ I didn't do the exercise for fib. But for ES, why this chart? Because when price, I was observing this in ES, so at 2 o'clock, not this one, man, hold on. So at 2 o'clock, I have to open my Discord, hold on. See this 156, this chart I gave them at 152, right? So if you open this chart, that's where you will understand that 30-minute chart in ES. So see here, so here I said maybe a pullback for long, right? It was around 2 o'clock, 152 to 2 o'clock in between. This candle was running at that time. Okay, so and I saw them a circle here, right? So now I'm going to open the same chart here. See this same chart, same 3 candles, circle, 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 right? And this is a running candle which was red at that time, right? It turned green later on. So this I said it's a pullback, because if you look at it, see this high, this high, this high, it was slowly going down, right, like lower highs, and those highs are not like 2 point, 1 point apart, and then it was making lower low here like this, right? Then suddenly it made a new low at the 4th candle, correct, like below this, all of this. At this point it should have gone down. Instead, damn thing came up, closed right here, right? So basically it took out all these guys, right? See that candle itself, specifically after making a new low, it bounced, right? Somebody bought it. That is what it says, or it shows. So the moment this green candle happened, right, now you are looking for a pullback, because now buyers are confirming price may go up to all the way up to in this area, basically, So you wait for a pullback. When this pullback happened, when this pullback was going on, right, that's where I typed in Discord, that may be a pullback long, right? And now a few minutes ago, right now, while preparing for this video, I draw a fib, this fib and this fib, right? So basically from this low to this high, right? And then I saw this 50% right here. See, so it's a full moon effect today, and then look at the beauty of it, right? It went above up to 50%. See, another 50% of this range, see, close to this area, and then is coming down. Most likely it will come down here. See, so but anyway, so that I just wanted to show it to you. Some days are like this, full moon, and I don't believe it, but people do, So but anyway, so that was the trade at 2 o'clock, right? And so now let's talk about open, right? So open, I wanted to see gap down below yesterday's low or above yesterday's high. See, price open right at the gap at yesterday's low. So at that point, you know, when I see this a little bounce, I said it's a risk reward opportunity. So people with low risk, right, they will try to go long here because it's a low risk. If this, the whole idea is if this low holds it and they are important level, price will try to fill this gap. You know, that's the whole idea, or at least back to this rotational area. So people played that card, you know, right there before 10 o'clock news. You know, they try to get the price here, right? However, NQ at the same time open below yesterday's low, while ES at yesterday's low, NQ opened below it. Just because ES bounced, NQ couldn't go lower and lower. So right here, NQ was right here at the open, 763. See, near this low, right? So, but technically it was trading below yesterday's low. So NQ was weak. Okay, ES was holding. So now it's a divergence. One is above, below low. One is above low. Right. So there is no trade. That's why there is no trade here. Okay. Then I was waiting. If these guys are buying it, most likely they will target this or this. Right. So I was waiting. Right? And then price touched here first time. Right. Actually, I shorted it right at 9. So hold on, I have to see. I did wait for NQ to go to 806. So in Discord I said early in the morning, hold on, so yeah, so in Discord I said early in the morning that wait for 806. So hold on, let me see here. This is around 909, right? 791, 778, 804, 806, 764, 756 area to watch, right? So I was hooked up to 804, 806. Okay. So then in Discord I said 816 to 806 to 819. That's the area, sellers area, you know. So which is this area, 821 all the way to 806. This box, you know, that's the sellers area. Okay. So before 10 a.m. news, right, ES was able to get up to 06 here, right, and this was a rotational area from yesterday. Okay. So I was watching it here. Price was getting rejection from 800 multiple times, right? So we said wait till news, you know. Then right at the news time, you know, actually before news it touched 806. So here I said take a sim short 806, stop 829, which is roughly around here, and I said wait, look for 20-point target, but only in sim. That is what I said. Okay. So here sim short, look for 20-point target, right, and then that sim story is done. Okay. Then when I saw this going down, right, like look at this, there was a PMI news at 9:45. That is what this spike is, right? So news driven spike into 06, then price came down, closed right at this low, next candle open below this low, trying to go down, right, and then it went through this original Globex high. See, that's where I took a short with the flow, you know, and then I was holding it. I said I will hold it till news, but I know 774, that's the real time actual level, not 779. Okay, real time was because price tends to poke around, right? So 774 is the level that I gave them here in Discord, you know. So here it already bounced one time, so I said it will revisit 774 one time. That's where I should have taken a profit. That is what I said in Discord, but I said I am not going to take a profit, even I should. I just wanted to see, since I had only one contract, I said I just wanted to see whether the damn thing goes down, because ES was holding 98 at that time. So if ES holds it, there is no way this will go down, you know. There is a high probability, I would say, it will bounce. So instead I said somebody wants to go long, you can go long also here, you know. but it was like before news, right? So you want to be careful here going long. Then news happened, right? Price came up all the way here, touched 806 again, right? I held my trade and came down, closed here. Next candle open, again tried to go higher, closed here. Third candle tried to go higher, right there I bailed out this short. Okay, now I was thinking fine, it touched it first time, rejection, 774 held it here, 791, multiple times got rejection, then price is going higher, so now it will go to moon. Okay, but it has to prove it. That means it has to go through 806, 819 area, and ES has to go through this area, right? So then 10 o'clock news started, right? All this thing, and during that news price went higher like this, right? So if you remember, yesterday we did the exercise, right, about these boxes, which is, so you have to watch yesterday's video. This box I drew it and I said they screwed up, and this area acted as a resistance, all this thing. So I just extended this box over to the right today, and this box which I drew yesterday, I extended it today, right? Now you can see how price plays this box. Okay, so in the morning price opened below this box, went through it, acted as support, and then price went higher, right, before 10 a.m. news. During 10 a.m. news, at this point when price went through it, I just confirmed, right, it went above 791 and then again above 806. So now at this point, and it was also a box, right, which is NQ's box, same box which I drew it yesterday, if you remember, the same box in NQ. Okay, so I just you have to watch yesterday's video. So I just extended that box here today also, right? So now if you look at it, right here, right, it went up to 814, still not 819 or dream number, okay, to the box top, came down right here, again this area, somebody bought it, right? So which was the expectation, that once it goes through it, this entire damn thing, it can pull back up to here, and this was extension. Okay, but it has to hold it and then go higher. Okay, so now what happened is, if you zoom it, went up, pull back, right, created a tail, come back, close here, right? See, it couldn't close below, above yesterday's low. Okay, then up, tail, closed here, right there I shorted it, right there, and ES also I shorted it at 06. That is what I said in Discord. 06 was my short. Now at this point I know it's this buyers, whoever bought this breakout, they are trapped. Price will reverse back up this and even go to the morning low, which is 756 area, this area, this area. See, this is the morning trade I took it, early morning before open, right here, 776, yeah, right here, and I bailed out right here, and I said 756 to watch, and I bailed out right here. So most likely price will take that area. That is where I took the exit for this short. At the same time, ES I said I need a 98 revisit. When it was here I said I need a 98 revisit. This is not fair that it just goes higher and higher. The moment this short happened, right, my exit was 98. Same time NQ exit what, 56. At this point I said it can go lower, by looking at everything else, momentum was to the downside, right? Price had no reason once it goes through it to come back up and go above 97. And same thing here, price has no reason to go back up above 763 and higher, if these sellers are valid based on the internals and everything else. Momentum was down throughout the morning, that's why we didn't take a long, we only focus on shorts, right? And AD was also down. There is no reason for a price to go back up. If it does, then reversal. So at this point you can see it here, came down, 763 held, again made a new low, close to the backup buyer area. That's where I just explained this story also a few minutes ago, right? That 738 area long. When you take this long, the idea is it should go through 763. If it does, you can add one more long here and target this area, and that is what your afternoon trade, like, or sorry, early morning trade. And then yes, look, at this time price was making new low at 1022 in NQ, but ES, look here, sorry, here, damn, so which was around 1233, right? So hold on, I mean, so there is a lot of price action, I can walk you through it step by step right here also, so this long also, I put it in Discord. I said now both are in sync at this time, 10:45 a.m. both indexes are in sync. So I said they better hold it, buyers better hold here, and then they held it, and then price went higher, right? This was a trade 2 here, right here, at 10:45. Then price went higher, right? At this point buyers are back in control, right? And then they are above this box, and now they broke out, basically they pull back. After breaking out, held it, right? See, same exercise here. Once it breaks out, pulls back, you have to hold it, right? So here, pull back, another high, correct? Now they have to hold it above this area. Why they have to do that? Hold it, right? That is not always true that they have to hold it, but when the day is choppy like this, they better respect. Once they break out, they better respect, otherwise day is choppy, right? So there is a more chance for a failed breakout. So you have to protect your profit. That's why you want to see it holding it, so this is the area they should hold, which they did here. See that? Then breakout. Now they have to hold it. When you see this fail, now you have to look for exit, which is this pullback right here, exit, and you can even short, and then price is not going anywhere, right? Because people are playing VWAP game, VWAP buying game, right? So NQ is building a balance here. Now your day is screwed 100%. You should not be trading it at all, but overall story is same box from yesterday. Price opened, go through it, acted as a support, this box, then price went through it, so it acted as a resistance. When it goes through it, it acted as a support here, support. At the closing time, 4 o'clock, it just died right into this box pretty much, right? So NQ, same thing, but NQ was little bit, see, ES usually, it like straightforward, it doesn't move, but it's straightforward, it gives you some pattern to look. NQ is like a young girl, it's like it moves a lot, so it doesn't go exactly the way you want it. It like tend to like go out then come back. So this is actually technically this support is holding, this is just extension to me, back to this level. And here also same thing. The whole idea is it was holding above the box, and it closed right into the box, same as ES. See, so now these boxes are very important going into tomorrow also. This box, and that be all for today. Unless, hold on, I was thinking if I need to share something else, but I don't, so that be all for today. I'll see you tomorrow.